Death awaits you in the laboratory.
Is that so? Identify yourself, dead man.
My name is Logras. For centuries I have awaited a living human. Someone with the courage to speak to me.
You've stood here for hundreds of years?
Chasing away unwanted visitors. Carrying out the Archmage's will. But you didn't run away. You're talking to me. Now you are a guest. Welcome. I will be your guide. Don't be shy, dear visitor. The enchanted bridge is controlled by the statues. You can do it.
That's what I need. That's it.
You are standing within the very laboratory where King Maximus's greatest mages once labored.
This laboratory has survived the turn of an era. Impressive. What did they study here?
A myriad of subjects. The secrets of the world, the boundaries between the living and the unliving, the arcana of matter and logoi. First and foremost, though, they studied those incredible creatures called chimeras.
Chimeras. I've read about such monsters. Do they roam free?
No. The most dangerous specimens are locked in the astral plane. They cannot escape. I could make you a scroll to summon the beasts from the astral plane, but first you'll have to help me.
Intriguing. What kind of help do you need?
The Archmage stole my heart. He took my freedom from me, as well as my emotions. I've been tied to these catacombs ever since. Living or dead, I cannot leave them. Find the Archmage's bedchambers. The stairs leading to them are to the right behind this door.
I need to put it back in place. I need to put it back in place. Well, next.
Here's the door to the Archmage's bedchambers. The Archmage sealed it with a runic lock. I can't tell you how to open it, but there should be a sign nearby with a hint.
Could I be wrong? I'll start from the beginning. It worked.
Not here.
Did you expect to see Nevetis?
The heart's not here. My heart is not here. I would feel sorrow now were I capable, but I cannot. At least I'm thinking clearly. The heart was taken to the garden, obviously.
Interesting conclusion. Your reasoning?
There's no other place to hide it nearby. The garden is locked with a key held by the head administrator. Find the key. It will be somewhere in the library.
Will this key do?
This is the key. To the garden. Hurry.
Huh. That's a neat idea. Just step out and take a nice break from these dark, cramped halls. Looks like Logris is hiding something. There are plenty of remains here. These skeletons are fresh, I'd say. Nevetis didn't stint on the magic ice. This chicken is so fresh, I can still hear it clucking. Listen, Logris, you said no one had been around in hundreds of years, and yet, I've seen fresh corpses.
Those ones, yes. They didn't help me, you see. They were only interested in treasure. I didn't stop them. It was the treasure that doomed them. Not here either.
Is that so?
This is bad. This is very bad.
Right. Go on then.
It's in astral storage. There's no other place it could be. And that's where one finds...
Let me guess. Chimeras.
Yes, chimeras. At least one. You'll have to fight it.
It will be interesting to see one in person.
I recall the mages of old distracted them with a favorite food. There used to be ingredients for that dish in the laboratory. You have two options. Kill the chimera outright, or pacify it. Let me know when you're ready. I'll open a portal to the storage.
The previous guests, it looks like.
Shadala Aha Toro.
Are you prepared? I'm hoping for your success, friend.
And I'm hoping to see a live chimera and get the promised scroll. If this piece of junk was ever mobile, those days are long gone. I should probably leave the cauldron right here with the food.
I can feel again. I have a body. My body. I'm back. I'm fully materialized. My head is spinning. I can't believe it. I'm alive.
Fascinating spellcraft. Were you truly resurrected? Are all ghosts able to return to the flesh?
Not all. Just some. I've had centuries to prepare, after all. Oh, this will take getting used to. The body is so heavy. I'm eternally grateful to you. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Look at you. The Mage Factory's captain of the guard. And such a poor liar.
What do you mean?
A charge of treason, Titus. But to be honest, I still don't know. What are you, really? Are you a coward who deserted his post in a crisis? Or a villain who deliberately doomed the people of Mon Patry?
Very well. You win. Let me unburden my conscience. 2 aristocrats came to the Mage Factory that night, their faces hidden under masks. They had a guest pass from Palatinus, the mage from the lab who's in charge of poisons. Then there was an explosion that made the ground shake. We're guards, you know, not heroes. We ran so fast you'd think Ulogi was chasing us.
Of what use are you to me? You saw nothing.
Of course I bolted. Do you have any idea what Palatinus is capable of? I do. One of my men once stepped in a colorful puddle near the laboratory. He and the man in the bunk next to him suffered a horrible death. 2 more lost their minds. And for what? For the good of Nostria and His Majesty? That night I heard cries from Palatinus' laboratory. An explosion and some shouts were enough for me. I ran and took my people with me. I ran as far as I could.
So, this is all the fault of that mage, Palatinus. Can you prove it?
What do you think? Here it is, the guest letter, with his signature and his personal seal. Take it. Hang me or pardon me, your choice. I might be a coward, but our spears are of no use against poison.
I'm tired of living.
Anyway, we can't return to Parnak.
But maybe things have settled down by now.
So many undead.
I told you
And
my
not a
godmother
single
wasn't lying about
necromancer?
the undead. Calm
Highly
down,
unusual.
Chloe. Nobody's chasing us. They're all back at the cemetery.
what do we do now?
Are you in charge? What's going on here?
Damned if I know. That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. We were trying to get this ancient piece of stone working again. We re-etched the levitation sigils, reversed the charge on the amalgam.
Could you please skip straight to the wandering undead?
Anyway, the water must flow, so we went through the protocol step by step. The final directive was to replace the energy crystal. That's when all this started, when we plugged the crystal into its slot. Next thing you know, the undead were stumbling about everywhere. They were after the crystal. The workmen scattered and took cover wherever they could. And now the crystal's gone. I think the undead took it back to their graveyard. But I'm not setting foot in there. So don't ask.
Careful.
It looks as if... Are you the keeper of this graveyard?
I am the guardian of this cemetery. I watch over the dead. My name is Sir Valiant.
There's no trace of necromancy here. Meaning the dead must have risen on their own. How can that be?
In the gray world of the afterlife, the world's light shines no more. It was devoured somehow by something that is not death. The dead were terrified there, in the cold and the dark, and enraged by this great crime. That is why they sought the crystal.
No more world's light in the underworld. But up here, we can see it plain as day. Literally. Now what?
There used to be a mourner's statue here. It guarded the world of the living from those forbidden to pass. But an unworthy one came. A thief. A thief called Garrett. He removed the soul seal. Then I could hold back the dead no more. They broke loose and stole the crystal. And now they feed upon it.
I think I understand. How can we fix this?
If you return the soul seal, I shall resume my vigil and keep the dead in their rightful domain. But if you return the crystal to its former place, the dead warriors will rise again.
Where else does one find a thief in possession of a rare artifact? If not in the local brigand den.
Where do we go next? Damned if I know.
To what do I owe the honor?
I hear you're a merchant. I have an artifact, replete with mana, ancient. What do you say?
You found the right man. But you're not one of my regulars.
You got me. I'm looking for a thief named Garrett. I believe he tried to sell you something. Is that correct?
Indeed. He was by here not very long ago. He brought this huge, ornate object made of silver. Heavy, too. 3 pounds, if it was an ounce. But I didn't take it. My gut told me there was something dodgy about it.
Yes. That's the soul seal from the graveyard. Where's Garrett now?
Since he couldn't peddle his little trinket to me, he'll go to Castor, a merchant of magical items in Marcella. Castor doesn't usually trade off the books, but if Garrett spins a convincing enough lie, who knows?
I will. And fairly soon.
Where do we go next? Damned if I know. only a handful of these artifacts in the world.
What did you say it's made of?
Can't you see? Pure silver.
Doesn't look like it to me. More like tin.
Oh, are you blind, man?
All right, all right. But I don't feel good about this. Where did you find it?
Along the road.
Forgive me, gentlemen, but I must step in.
Oh my, who are you?
Someone with empathy for the dead. I'm on a quest to retrieve the soul seal that you stole. Are you going to resist, or can we do this without blood? I just washed my shirt, you see.
By the elements, there it is, the cause of all my troubles. Garrett, how many of these soul seals have you stolen?
I haven't stolen anything. How was I to know the damn thing is so important? Well, easy come, easy go. Take it.
The seal is almost set. You have acted with honor and integrity, as a hero should. But be prepared. A groan from the underworld can be heard even here. My soldiers are crying out for assistance. As soon as the seal is secure, you will go over to the other side and lead them in one last battle.
What, are you asking me to die?
Of course not. Your spirit will use the seal to cross the veil. Your form will remain alive here, but your mind will travel to the underworld. Do not refuse, my soldiers. Every one of them gave his life for Nostria. For everyone alive today, take command of their army and conquer this threat more terrible than death. The soul seal has returned to its rightful place. It will warm us. Even the dead must be loyal to their oaths. I swore allegiance to the crown. As the keeper of this cemetery, I owe you. There are many warriors here. Their hearts turned to dust long ago, and their eye sockets are long empty. But their spirits still long for battle. They will serve you as a token of my respect.
Do you even realize what you've done?
What do you mean? I followed the book.
What book?
Quit shivering, you worthless wretch. You're safe now.
Glory to the four gods. Ugh, I ought to move somewhere else. Anywhere. To the Albion Highlands if need be. There's no life for me here.
And where is your boss? You know, the Joker.
He's in Marcella. Went there to appease the magistrate. Let's hope he can get the water running before he reaches the capital. By the way, Pitt left us something, in case you were successful recovering the crystal. Here you go. Now, I'm going to take a nap. It's been a hellishly long day.
I'm tired of standing here in the blazing sun. Can we at least leave the bridge and find some shade?
Unexpected visitors are not welcome at Castle Irok. Leave at once.
What if this unexpected visitor has an order from Horus, Legatus of the Royal Guard?
From Horus, you say? Very well. I have no choice but to let you in.
What are you waiting for? Come at me! Stay down, you wimp! Have you learned your lesson? Oh. Get out!
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I will be asking the questions, thank you. You conspired to assassinate me at the Batil Gates. Who is your master? Speak up!
The insolence. I know nothing of the attempt on your life, and I cannot let such an insult slide.
Ah, righteous anger. Very good. You could perform before the court. However, I don't believe you in the slightest.
Since when do my allies let brazen madmen into my ancestral fort? What are you staring at, you buffoons? Get this scum out of here this instant. If they persist in trying to enter the castle, kill them on the spot!
First you deceived Horus, and now you're hanging your own knights out to dry, huh? That's not nice.
Be that as it may, I won't set foot outside my castle. As for you, you'll be sent flying like a whipped dog.
This warrant is for you, Farad. You're under arrest.
We swore fealty to the crown, not only to you.
You'll pay for this. You'll all pay. I swear it.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Very well, I concede. You win.
Listen, I'm about to repeat my question. Who is your master?
I don't know his name. It's some fop from the Gien Sallow. I lost a card game and ended up deep in debt, like a pathetic peasant. I thought I would be okay, but my creditor is an expert at intrigue. He knew just how to press me.
Can you back up this sorry tale?
I have this letter. I thought it would help if his friends decided to get rid of me. I didn't even know who they were after, but I didn't have any choice in the matter. I was doomed to help them, regardless.
You must take him to Marcella.
But what if he escapes?
We have openings in the unit right now.
Help me!
What has upset you so much?
I was robbed. They came from across the river. Those, what are they called? Lumberjacks, that's it. They stole my Daisy, my treasure, my only friend.
Okay. I'm guessing Daisy is a pony?
Daisy's my pig. She's a rare dappled swine. The only one of her kind in 3 days' ride.
The things one stumbles upon on the road. Which lumberjack took her?
The fiend's name is Roachus. I'd seen him skulking around near my house this past week or so. He must have been spying on us. He's the thief. I'll pay in gold. Just bring my Daisy back to me.
Are you Roachus? Meller the Miller claims you stole his pig.
Me steal a pig? Ridiculous. He sold me that swine himself. And now he's accusing me of theft? The old man's losing his gourd. You tell him from me to go kiss a dragon's rear. I stole nothing.
The old man is crazy. I can see that for myself. But where is his pig?
How would I know? Ulagi is that pig's keeper now. It ran away. Creator knows where it's roaming. It's not anywhere around the village, though, so... It must have crossed the river over there. We villagers stick close to home. Bludgeon's brutes are all over the place. They'd cut a man's throat for sneezing. And I have hay fever.
I regret now how I treated you and Bran. I was far too rash. All I think about now is how to get him back.
Whatever do you want with that sad excuse for a man?
I want to be a married woman and earn my father's respect. The respect of others. Who else would take me as a wife now? But Brand is so weak-minded. I've been thinking and thinking why Cleaver would want him. It turns out Brand is almost a mage.
I find that very hard to believe.
Imagine it. The bandit said he could predict the future or some such. It's like a spirit takes over his body and gives him all kinds of hints. It gives me chills just thinking about it. Bran told me himself, but I thought he was talking nonsense. He said he had friends among the mages at the tower.
Maybe he was the subject of some weird experiment. He looks nothing like a disciple, nor a former mage.
Perhaps. And yet, if only it were possible to capture a brave spirit and use it to imbue Bran. He'd make such a good man. I'm sure of it. He mentioned an old mage friend of his, Aliquis. Mages know all about spirits and things.
It smells like death here. And trolls. No joking. These local trolls are not like the ones back in Rigor. Here, I found your wondrous pig. Take it before I change my mind.
No, you took my word over that of a madman. Why, thank you. I have little coin to spend on rewards, but we've had a good catch recently. Perhaps you can put this to use.
Who's that?
Rumor has it that a Knight of the Royal Guard, one Farad, recently lost big in your salon. Do you happen to remember who he was playing with?
People win and lose at my parlor every day. I don't remember the details, and I don't care to.
There's only one person I'm interested in. That would be a certain Mr. D, who played with Knight Farad. Here's his letter, if you please.
All right, then. Let's read it. My wayward friend... A most unfortunate concatenation of circumstances. I only know one man who uses such ornate language. Armand Dupont.
I don't remember him. Is he one of the younger noblemen?
Baron Dupont, of course. He's so well-bred, so noble, so wealthy. A philanthropist and a patron of the arts. That's the Baron. Any lady with an ounce of blood in her veins secretly wants to be his wife. Or, failing that, his mistress.
You've just described your everyday Marcellin idler. In reality, this man is a conspirator, a murderer, and a traitor.
Is that so? Keep in mind, then, that laying your hands on him won't be easy. Armand is more than just a well-bred man from a noble family. The nobles respect his manners, and the officials love his generosity. The peasants enjoy his theater. Have you heard of his theater? It's just like an ancient Antis. You'll have a hard time bringing a man like Armand to justice. There's no question of walking up to Dupont and arresting him. The estate is heavily guarded.
Thank you for the information. I'll find a way to question this golden child. Don't doubt it.
Who's that? The sentinel golems that were delivered yesterday. They ready for use? Greetings, my friend. I appreciate your entrusting this conspirator's note to me and not to the spies and assassins. How is Farad's interrogation going? Did you find what you were looking for?
I'm done with Farad. Now I must locate his benefactor, one Armand Dupont.
Ah, Dupont. I never liked that sleazebag. If I had suspected him at all, he'd already be shackled in the Citadel dungeon. But now it's too late. He fled to his estate. According to the report, he was accompanied by a group of disgraced knights turned mercenaries. Unfortunately, I have no men to offer you. The guard has orders to remain at the Citadel and secure His Highness's safety.
In that case, I need to know exactly where Dupont fled. I'll make him speak in my own way.
The Dupont estate can be found in the east of the Crown Lands, along the northern road between the Eastern Fair and the Mage's Tower. By the way, my deputy Oligar is at the tower right now. He's searching for a tabular of Tinsaduntion for golems. Assist Oligar, and he'll find a way to help you in return. He's an honest knight, loyal to the crown. You may trust him completely.
I'll see what I can do.
If you'll excuse me, I too have my orders from Prince Adrian.
Helping this Oligar dimwit would be silly. I'll ask Tenebris instead.
The new recruits, huh? Where are you from?
Glad to meet you, friend. Have you been here long? Master, it pains us to inform you. Baroness Gilda is displeased with her daughter-in-law.
Don't forget the important part.
I knocked the daylights out of Farad. He's just a puppet in Baron DuPont's hands.
Not surprising. We knew of Farad's extensive debts. While you were away, we made to question DuPont ourselves. But the young man proved more cunning than we expected. He escaped Marcella ahead of us. He was accompanied by an infamous mercenary order, the Grey Knights. They will be guarding his estate. Killing him will prove a difficult task. You can hardly afford this contract, my friend.
Never mind the killing. I need him alive.
Ah, yes. Questioning. That will be even more challenging. But I believe I can offer you a deal. My best student, the Iron Mask, is currently working in the Mage's Tower. His assignment is a rather delicate one. We need to make the Mages spill their secrets. They're hiding something from us. All the mana spent, the noise. Something suspicious is afoot. We need the assistance of someone the Mages don't know personally, such as yourself. Help the Iron Mask complete his little assignment, and we'll help you deal with DuPont as a token of our appreciation. Agreed?
You know what I think when I look out from here?
Yes.
Hey, heard the new joke about the savior of Nostria? We've heard it all.
This bread is so good. I just eat until I drop. You're the one who brought us bread? May hell you...
There you go. Your bedtime stories. The pages are a little damp, but they're still readable.
Eliu's blessings, yes. This is it. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to repay you.
Sometimes, even I can do with a simple thank you.
I will tell my children of your kindness one day, if I ever have them.